Wars of Alexander the Great, Conquests and Battles Across Asia. Alexander ascended to the Macedonian throne, succeeding his father Philip II. His rise marked the beginning of an era of unprecedented expansion for Macedonia, fueled by his ambition and vision for a vast empire that would extend beyond the confines of Greece. Soon after becoming king, Alexander turned his attention to the Persian Empire, leading his forces to a significant victory at the Battle of Granicus. This triumph not only boosted his army's morale, but also intimidated many of the local rulers into submission. Following the victory at Granicus, Alexander swiftly captured Sardis, a crucial Persian naval base. This strategic move effectively crippled Persian sea power, giving Alexander a significant advantage by limiting Persian naval interventions in his campaigns. The siege of Halicarnassus further demonstrated Alexander's military genius in siege warfare. Despite the city's strong fortifications and determined defenders, Alexander's innovative tactics and persistent assault led to its eventual fall, paving the way for deeper incursions into Persian territories. Alexander's encounter with the Gordian knot became legendary, symbolizing his bold and decisive nature. According to legend, he undid the intricate knot, which was said to be impossible to untie, by slicing it with his sword, an act that purportedly fulfilled a prophecy declaring him the future ruler of Asia. In a dramatic confrontation at the Battle of Issus, Alexander the Great faced off against Darius I of Persia. Despite being outnumbered, Alexander's tactical genius led to a crushing defeat of the Persian forces, significantly weakening Darius's hold over his empire. Following his victory at Issus, Alexander continued his march toward complete domination of the Mediterranean coast. He laid siege to the heavily fortified island city of Tyre in 332 BC, which was crucial for controlling the Persian navy. After 7 months, Tyre fell to Alexander's relentless assault. Alexander then directed his forces towards Gaza, another strategic stronghold. His successful siege of the city in 332 BC opened the gates to Egypt, paving the way for further expansion southwards. The fall of Gaza was crucial as it removed the last significant resistance before Egypt. Upon entering Egypt, Alexander was embraced as a liberator from Persian rule. He founded the city of Alexandria in 331 BC, envisioning it as a hub of commerce, culture, and learning. Alexandria quickly rose in prominence, reflecting Alexander's ambitions for his empire. The culmination of Alexander's campaign against Persia was the Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC. This decisive victory marked the downfall of the Persian Empire. Darius I fled the battlefield, leaving his empire vulnerable and paving the way for Alexander to claim the title of King of Asia. Alexander's triumphant entry into Babylon in 331 BC was marked by jubilation and relief among the Babylonians. They welcomed him as a liberator who would free them from Persian rule, celebrating his arrival with lavish ceremonies and offerings. Following the fall of Babylon, Alexander focused on consolidating his vast empire, choosing the strategically located city of Susa for administration. Here, he began the monumental task of integrating various cultures under his rule, setting the groundwork for a new administrative system. The pursuit of Darius I took a grim turn in 330 BC when Alexander's forces finally caught up with the fleeing Persian king. Betrayed by his own men, Darius was murdered, signaling the end of Persian resistance and solidifying Alexander's control. However, the conquests were not without resistance. In 329 BC, Alexander faced a fierce uprising in Sogdia, a region in modern-day Uzbekistan. His response was ruthless, brutally suppressing the revolt to demonstrate his authority and discourage further rebellions. Alexander's insatiable desire for expansion led him into the Indian subcontinent by 327 BC. This ambitious campaign opened new territories to his rule and brought him into contact with different cultures and military tactics, further extending his influence and empire. Alexander met his match at the Battle of the Hydaspes River in 326 BC, facing the formidable King Porus of India. Despite heavy rains and difficult terrain, Alexander's tactical genius shone through, resulting in a hard-fought but clear victory that further cemented his legendary status. Following their grueling victory at Hydaspes, Alexander's forces reached the Hyphasis River. Here, his army, weary and longing to return home, refused to march further east. This rare show of defiance marked the limits of their endurance and loyalty, compelling Alexander to reluctantly turn back. In an effort to strengthen his hold over the newly conquered regions and promote unity within his diverse empire, Alexander took Roxana of Bactria as his wife. Later, he married Statira, daughter of the defeated Persian king Darius I, further symbolizing the fusion of Macedonian and Persian cultures. To further consolidate this integration, Alexander orchestrated a mass marriage at Susa in 324 BC, marrying off his senior officers to Persian and other noblewomen. This event was both a political masterstroke and a personal commitment to the unity of his empire. Upon returning to Babylon in 323 BC, Alexander focused on organizing and administering his vast empire. His plans for further conquests and city foundations, however, were cut short by his sudden illness and death, leaving his empire in a precarious state and ready for division among his generals. Alexander's sudden illness in Babylon marked an abrupt end to his extraordinary reign. His untimely death at the young age of 32 left his vast empire without a clear successor, plunging the region into chaos and confusion as generals vied for power. The legacy of Alexander's conquests endured far beyond his death, setting the stage for the Hellenistic period. His campaigns spread Greek culture and language across the known world, profoundly influencing the subsequent Roman Empire and shaping the cultural landscape of the Mediterranean. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.